All right, welcome to episode 93. That's a note for myself. 93 of My FX Buddies, the podcast. And I say podcast because there's video content, there's a blog, there's a transcript. But before we get into that, look at this. It is World Lion Day. Look how beautiful. That's one thing. When I get to heaven, I want to pet me some lions and ride one and cuddle with the lion and everything else, right? Okay. Anyway, so let me get back. Okay. All right. So it is Saturday, August 10th, and it's early enough where this should upload. Actually, it's 11:13. I think you can see the time, huh? But whatever, it's early, but I need to do this now because I won't get to do it later. So who knows? Maybe some more news will come out. Saturdays are typically quiet, but we got some news that I wanted to post. So let me just do all this other stuff I'm supposed to do before. If you are listening to this on YouTube, yes, I said listening. Look below the box that appears to be a video and click the word more. Another box will open and a link to the blog will open, and you will want to go. Actually, you will want to go to this blog because a 10-year-old video has surfaced. See this? Actually, so this is at the bottom of the blog, but let me show you. Let me show you something. It's Cambridge House International. I forget this man's name. I think it's here. Greg McCoach. He's being interviewed by this lovely lady, whoever she is. And he talks about Iraq is an investment opportunity. He talks about rivers of oil, large gold deposits. So this is actually something, it was just resurfaced by one of our wonderful people in Dinarland. And if you've never seen it or it's been a while since you've seen it, you may want to check it out. So it'll be there at the very bottom of today's blog. All right. What else? RSS.com is where the transcript is. And I'm My FX Buddies there. Anywhere there's podcasts, I'm My FX Buddies. Rumble.com is where the video that I post to the blog is hosted at Rumble. So you don't need to go to Rumble unless, of course, you prefer that, because some people do prefer that. But then you still have to go to the blog to see the articles if you so choose to, and to see that video that I was talking about. Okay, so what else? Spotify.com has video content and audio. My FX Buddies. I believe that's it. I'm trying to see. I just got a notification that I could possibly upload to iHeartRadio. I don't know about that. But I might spend some time this weekend looking into it. But yeah, I know I'm on Apple Podcasts and some other thing. But anyway, all right, so let's get into this. This should be short, but it definitely won't be more than 30 minutes. So we got an update on the status of Al-Alaq's resignation. So it's still unclear if he submitted the letter or if it was submitted on his behalf. I'll just say that. But whatever, someone went to the Supreme Judiciary Court and said, hey, he's past the retirement age. So he should go. I believe their retirement age is 63. He being Al-Alaq. All right. So, that's the title of, I made this the title, The Iraqi Judiciary Settles the Controversy Over the Governor of the Central Bank Resignation. But that's short. I have to make short titles. If you try to upload and the titles are long, it doesn't. It tells you this title's too long and, whatever. So, here's the actual title of the article. Document. The Iraqi judiciary settles the controversy over whether the governor of the central bank should remain in his position or not. So this image is from 2023. I'm not sure why they're using it, but the Supreme Judicial Council in Iraq supported the state council's decision to refer the central bank governor Ali Al-Alaq to retirement after reaching the legal age. So it seems, right, by reading that sentence, it seems they're saying, yes, he should. Or after reaching the legal age, he should. So we don't know his age. Matter of fact, I think you could probably go to Wikipedia, and if the information that's there is accurate, I don't trust Wikipedia because it's regular people updating it. It can be changed, whatever. But I'm sure you could get his age. I don't care. Okay, so this was studied previously. And I don't know if it was about him or about previous CBI governors. So the state council has decided. So is this different? The state council, I think that's different than Supreme, right? I don't know. But the House of Representatives had sent a letter to the Supreme Judicial Council inquiring about the judiciary opinion on permissibility of the bank governor continuing in service after reaching the legal retirement age. The State Council has decided the official position on whether or not Al-Alaq will continue in his position, confirming that he has exceeded the legal retirement age. So there you have it. They've confirmed he is older than the age. It was stated in correspondence between State Council and Parliament in response to the House of Representatives' request to clarify the opinion of the State Council regarding the permissibility of him staying, right? According to the documents, and they have the numbers and stuff there, the Constitution stipulated that the central bank shall be a financially and administratively independent body whose work shall be regulated by law and which shall be accountable to the House of Representatives. So how are they independent if they're accountable? I get it. They get to work independently, but ultimately they're accountable to the House of Representatives. Then Article 2 of the Central Bank Law issued blah, 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 says Provisional Coalition Authority stipulated that the central bank shall be a legal entity with full capacity and independence and subject to accountability. So that's a lot of words, right? So even the State Council confirmed that the legal principle states heads of independent bodies are subject to the legal retirement age. So my window's open. Forgive that. All right. So here's one. There's two documents. This one and this one. I think this is old. It's kind of fainted. It was very hard for me to translate, even though the date is here, August 7th. So and this really is just the two previous decisions from 2018, and it looks like another. Where's the other one? Well, whatever. So this question has been brought up before. So, like I said, so we still don't know if Al-Alaq put in his retirement or someone put it in for him. But what we do know right now, as of today, is it's been determined he is over the retirement age and he is under the principles, articles, whatever, that says heads of independent bodies are subject to the legal retirement age. All right? So there's that. But he's still working because he's all over the TV today. Al-Alaq. The central bank is working with Prime Minister's direction and the government program to support electronic payment. And if you need to rewind the first 10 minutes again and listen, or go to the blog and you can read everything I just read you is at the blog for free. You don't even have to put your email in or anything. You just go there, you'll pull it up, and it's the first article there. All right? Okay. So now back to this morning. But I kind of have a feeling this was yesterday. But it's in the news. Because remember, yesterday was Friday. And it's their holy day. And everything shuts down. So then when they open back up, they have to catch up. So, but really it doesn't matter. We get the information when we get it, right? So, Al-Alaq confirmed today, Saturday, that the central bank is working with the Prime Minister's direction and the government program to support electronic payment. So he participated in a specialized workshop to accelerate, yes, Lord, accelerate the transition to electronic payment, sponsored by the Prime Minister and organized by, this is not even how it's spelled, this Osul, I don't know, Osul Foundation for Economic Development and Sustainable Development. But there's pictures here that you'll see, and you'll see how it's really spelled. All right. So the governor said during his speech at the workshop, according to the statement, that the Central Bank of Iraq works side by side with the government program to support electronic payment, and we are proud of what we have achieved so far. And then he says what they've achieved. And there's upward trends in 2024, and they have all these numbers here that you are welcome to read if you like. Then they talk the increase of the point of sale machines, and yeah, all that stuff. Lovely, wonderful, right? All right, here's another sentence. And another reason I think this could have been yesterday was today, Sudani's all over the TV. They're having something to do for women, educating, getting them in the workplace, being fair and balanced. So that, and Sudani was there and he gave a speech. So, and it's actually, it's nighttime there right now, right? Like 9:26 p.m. So, yeah, that's why I kind of think this stuff we're reading about a lot came out yesterday. But, like I said, whatever. So here's another title, 44 billion dinars, 44 billion dinars in the volume of fuel cells, gas, right, via electronic payment in a month, in Baghdad. So here is, let me see if I can bring this up. Here's the right way to spell that. Osul, I'm not sure, but and this was a pretty packed place also. So there again, they're talking about the numbers and increasing, right? Okay, central bank governor, we have a broad transformation program towards digitization. And that's just a standard picture they use of him. There's a broad transformational program towards digitization and the use of electronic payment tools in a way that enhances this large program. And today we are witnessing developments reflected by the real numbers of the use of electronic payment tools, whether in the public or private sector. So If you want to read that, that's there. Look at this here again. Central Bank Governor participates in a workshop specialized in electronic payment. But let's see, is this the one? This is the one that is on the CBI? Yeah. So see, they even have this. They have all the articles about it. It's all over the news, and they've even posted it on a Saturday on the CBI website. So see, the CBI works on Saturday when it wants to. So you can read all of that if you'd like. It's pretty much the same thing. His Excellency pointed out, right? I just like to say that. So August 10th, 2024. So there's a picture of him. There they are. That's probably the opening greetings. The room's pretty packed, right? And then there's another picture. So if you want to see those pictures, they're on the blog. Again, if you're looking at YouTube and you're like, oh, in YouTube, anything I cover, show, display, discuss, it's all covered under the Fair Use Disclaimer Act because it's just for teaching, sharing, commenting, critique. All right, had to do that right quick. Okay, now this is an article. Look, it's not. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. The central bank prepares for new talks with the Federal Reserve. Cancellation of electronic application for travelers' dollars to prevent fraud. So I had read, it's so, part of the difficulty of following the articles is because one day they'll say, oh yeah, here, we're open to sell dollars. Go to this bank, right? Then the next day, or perhaps 2 hours later even, no, we are no longer selling dollars to the travelers. And I did see that, but then I didn't see any articles about the travelers complaining as we had before. Remember, the travelers were basically in the streets saying, hey, where can we get dollars? You said we could go to these places. We're going, and they're saying no, right? So I'm not sure if they are selling dollars to the travelers or not, whatever, right? But this article would be boring to some people, okay, because it's mostly words. And the vocabulary is okay. I think most people could understand it. And it is, in essence, just a summary of that really long article that came out. But let's see, there was something in here. Here they talk about the spread of fake pages on social media, bearing names of banks and exchange companies licensed, right, to sell the dollar, but they're really not. So that, I don't think that was addressed in the really long article. Oh, look, it's 18 minutes. See? Okay, let's see. And it says, be careful because they do get your personal information. So they have been, matter of fact, they put another person, we put sanctions on a person. Well, we re-put them. He had cleared his name of whatever, but something happened, so we put sanctions back on him. And they put that on TV. It's posted in the news. And I don't, oh yeah. Earlier this week, the CBI had posted a person's name and said, if this person comes to your establishment to transfer money, exchange money, get money, let us know. Don't let them have the money and report to us. So they're really, they're pointing out corruption, putting names out, pictures out. So they're getting really serious. So here's another article talking about Al-Alaq visiting New York City to hold talks with the U.S. Federal Reserve regarding the dollar. And also the non-sanctioned sanctions that are on those banks, right? And selling the dollar and foreign transfers and all that stuff. So I'm just guessing we won't see anything. There won't be a rate change. Well, I'm in January anyway. But because this meeting seems to be important, I doubt we'll see a rate change before this meeting happens. I would love to be wrong. I hope they do it, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, so that is mostly Al-Alaq. The rest of these articles are other stuff. Here, what's his name? Mohammed Saleh. Yes, he's the Prime Minister's financial advisor. The government has established a roadmap for the economic model in Iraq. We've heard all of this before. All of it. Even that title. That title has been used before, but they just are again talking about digital life, the state of economic imbalance and its severe unilateralism has always required thinking about the future of the Iraq economy. They're talking about their partnership with that German group, GIZ, G-I-Z. Yeah, so stuff, you can read that. Here, they're really trying to stress to the people, I know you see the price of oil going down, down, but don't worry, because in our budget, it's $70. Then here's something about Kurdistan and July salaries. Iraq loses $52 billion in foreign investment due to corruption. Now, is that in total or it's just 2 years? $5 billion US dollars. I think it's over 10 years. But whatever. You can read that. Okay, yeah, so we're done. So, and then here's the video at the bottom. It's only like 12 minutes or 14 minutes, not very long. But again, if you're new and you've never seen this, or if you have people who don't believe, that's another totally not related to Dinarland, right? 10 years ago, he says very positive things about Iraq. And sorry about that loud vehicle. And again, remember, I am an amateur. I don't have a studio that's soundproofed and all of that. So, so you get all the noise that is around me. All right, but anyway, we're done here. So thanks for listening. I hope this helps. Actually, it only settles one thing, right? That we know he's of retirement age. He should retire, but we still need to see if Sudani is gonna have his back and say no. I want him to remain until he finishes the job, or if he will accept his resignation. Because they can look for a replacement, because then what happens if they choose one and they don't get rid of Al-Alaq? They can just go, oh, sorry, thank you for participating, but we're going to go a different direction. So, yeah, so we'll see. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll probably do a post tomorrow. I just have a feeling that there's going to be some information tonight into tomorrow. So, but then if I don't post, it's just because my feeling was wrong. Oh, and of course, there's military stuff. So maybe that's what I'm feeling, that there'll be a movement in that direction. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. We haven't heard. The world is still waiting to see what Iran is going to do. But meanwhile, Ice Cream Land, right, has taken out another Hamas leader. And also, I don't want to say that because that has nothing to do with the army. But they did something else too that's got some people upset. All right, but that's not for this. I mostly wanted to focus on the update of Al-Alaq. So thank you for listening. Enjoy your weekend. Have some fun. Relax. Deep breathe. Whatever. Go to a creek, go to the beach, whatever relaxes you, whatever connects you back with nature. All right, I know I sound really weird, but there's so many people passing away waiting for this, and they put their life on hold for this, and I just don't. It bothers me, you know. All right, but I will let that go. Like I said, enjoy your weekend. I hope this helps. I hope you will go get that video and share it with someone. Thank you for listening. Oh, if there's a join, follow, subscribe. There was a new word. I saw a new word. Shoot, I can't remember. I can't remember what the new word for it was. But anyway, if there you see that button wherever you're enjoying this content, tap it, swipe it. What's the other thing you could do? Click on it. Whatever action is necessary to activate that. That way, because I don't post regularly, when I do post, if technology works as it is supposed to, you will be notified. All right, enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame you're enjoying this content. How dare I almost forget the most important part of the closing. Accumulate while we wait for the rate to appreciate. Pay all your bills, don't miss any meals. And now, until next time.